Hello, YouTube. The time has come where we're going to do the first installment for the Captain Marvel Adventures number 23. I am very excited to work on this book because, to me, this is a perfect candidate for conservation. I think this book is in wonderful condition. So, as with all our starts to these uploads, we're going to talk what we are going to do. The first thing that we are going to do is we are going to clean the cover. We're going to dry clean it. Now, as you can see, hopefully the camera is picking this up, right by Steamboat's business over here. This is some type of paper that is stuck on to this area, glued on, or I don't know, but I believe that underneath this is the graphics for Steamboat's pants. And what I think this is this magazine back in the day, Captain Marvel Adventures, they used to come with the Mighty Midget comics. It was a small Captain Marvel Adventures. There's a few issues, I believe, and they used to glue it on to the cover. So you used to get 2 books for the price of one. There's actually one Captain Marvel Adventures, I think Heritage Auctions sold it, where it still had the Mighty Midget comic glued on the front cover. So this is what I believe this mark is. It's the residue from the glue. I feel that this had a Mighty Midget comic glued on the cover. So we're going to dry clean the whole thing. There is a lot of muck on it. There's a black mark right here. This can come off. It actually just came off by doing that. I can really clean this up quite well. So what I want to do is let's open it up, and again, the interior is missing the centerfold, but I do have another copy. So another copy that has a BB hole in it. So I don't know what we're going to do yet, but the key thing is we're always going to start with the cover. Now, as you can see here, the actual staple portion, it's a 1 staple book because of World War II. This section is missing. Now, I hope when I open this book and we're going to take the interior out, that I hope the actual piece of the cover is just folded over. Because if it is, it's going to be wonderful. And look at that. This is the actual piece of the cover that is folded over. So we're going to delicately put that over like that. And look at that. So basically this cover is complete. And that's what I want to see. So what I want to start doing is I want to start pressing the actual cover. I'm not going to press it using heat, but rather I'm going to press it just using weight. And first, what we're going to do is we're going to take my trusty piece of glass, and I'm going to rest this piece of glass on the spine. Very slowly, we'll slide it over. I don't want to rip it. We'll gently slide it over. And so you have to be careful. As you saw, I just moved the front cover piece. So here we go. So right now we have the actual cover sitting with the piece of glass on the spine. And we're going to keep this on with some weight. I would say probably for a few days. And then I'll put a piece of glass here. We're going to let it relax, and we're going to let the actual paper be pushed down with the weight of the glass. And I'm going to keep it like that. So after this stays for a few days and the spine relaxes, I am going to put it on my trusty heavy pieces of glass, and we're going to cold press it. And then after we're done cold pressing, we're going to start hitting it hard with the actual dry cleaning. After dry cleaning, we're going to do a nice wet clean of the cover. And then after wet cleaning, we will do deacidification, and I am going to use calcium hydroxide. Then we'll leaf cast the spine just to fill in this area and maybe the top area here. And then after the leaf casting, we'll work on the interior of the book. So let's just do a quick leaf through of the book so you can actually see what these books look like from the Golden Age. Now, the interior of these two books hopefully will make one nice interior. Look at these graphics. They don't make books the way they used to. So I'm just going to thumb through so you can see it. Do it nice and quick. And then after we're done thumbing through, I'll stop this upload. And then the next upload will be the dry cleaning. But this must have been a very nice, simple time to live. Just reading comics, not being confused or influenced by social media and a lot of the other things that we have today that really distract us. Nice American flag there. So there's a quick perusal of the interior of the book. And I want to thank YouTube for sticking by and watching me. And this is going to be a fun project. So there we go. We'll let this sit. Stay tuned for part 2. And part 2 will be dry cleaning of the cover after this cover has been flattened out with just weight and cold pressed. So stay tuned, YouTube, and thanks for stopping by.